the studios of Turnstile Records, join us for another exciting installment of The Escape Pod. In an infinite universe of mindless podcasting, only one will reign supreme. And then there's this one.
The Escape Pod.
Welcome back to Turnstile Records presents The Escape Pods. Jezbot.
Timmy Taco.
And Kate still doesn't have a name.
Kate?
I just
KT?
don't know.
Welcome back. Crowd
Kate,
favourite, apparently.
big
Everyone loves
Kate.
the...
Little K, big
Big
T's.
T's?
Yeah.
Big
Big
T's.
T's.
Big teaser.
Big T.
Well, we'll figure it out. It's only a
We'll get
second,
there.
so you'll get there in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And, yes, well, you know,
We're back. We did a show last night.
we did.
And,
We're doubling up this week.
That's right. It's kind of like a warm up for the pod week.
Get in the
We're gonna do
bank,
soon.
you reckon?
Put it in the bank.
One in the bank, two in the tank, I think. Is that
Yeah.
how it
I don't
goes?
know.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, you can make them up as you go.
Yeah.
You apparently do.
Whatever.
Yep.
Whatever.
Shall I give you a...
Thank you. That's very nice.
And let's begin.
Very good. Well, Pfeffernuss, as per usual. I
What
might
have
have to get you to insert some music.
Some
For
Pfeffernuss
Pfeffernuss
music.
music,
No, well, I
yeah.
was thinking the intro music is the Pfeffernuss music because it's right at the start.
True. You know you're going to get it when you hear that music.
Pretty much.
Well, Pfeffernuss, here we go. Katie, you want to...
Are you gonna take care of the Pfeffernuss today?
What is... Oh.
Well, your
alright,
social
alright.
media details.
Yes.
Not yours
So-
personally, but
Hi, you can find me at... No, so we've got our Facebook page, haven't we? Which
We
we've
do.
been putting some
Yep.
good photos up.
Let's
There's
You
start
have
to
those.
post
helmets.
stuff. Yep.
yes.
I love those helmets that you posted. So that is at Turnstile Records Presents.
That's right.
That's right.
Hit us up.
Hit us up there. Share some photos.
What
Share
else have you
some
got?
love.
How would you listen to the podcast?
Well, I've been talking to my mum
Yes.
about this. She's not getting it. She's not getting it. So I have actually just done a screenshot, which
Right.
I'm going to put up on Facebook for people like mum who don't know how to find us on iTunes.
Very
I'm going to
good.
put that up, like idiot-proof it, basically,
cool.
for, you know,
Very good.
mum.
Now, when we post
Okay.
links up on the Facebook page, is it to iTunes or is it to Audio Boom?
Well,
Who provides
Ooh.
provides the? I think every time I do it, I've been doing the Audio Boom.
I've been
link.
doing it. Well, maybe you can post that photo of how to do it that way.
Okay.
Because I've just been going through iTunes.
Okay.
Because I'm an
Yeah.
Apple person.
Yeah.
What if you
well,
don't have an iPhone and you have
and an
an
Android?
But that's-
Android?
I think you go to Audio Boom.
You need to leave this planet.
I think you
because
go to the Facebook page and we'll have links to
And
the
do
latest
that.
things. So I think we're just
Yeah.
going to post up the link each time now.
Well, I think if you're already
That's
listening,
alright.
you know how to find us. But
Oh, you could have
Spread the
fluked
word.
Already
it.
found us.
Yeah.
And if this is your first show, welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for joining.
this is pretty much what the podcast is. It's
Your last-
45
if
minutes.
It's your last show. Goodbye.
Yeah, thanks for listening and cheerio.
Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so you know how to find us, all
Yeah.
that kind of business. But we will say this week for the Pfeffernuss, a couple of fundraising, charity support group network.
Yeah. What have we got?
What do you two have?
Oh, so well, something I'm involved
That's
with
right.
now is an organisation called Opportunity International Australia,
Right.
which actually does microfinance for people living in poverty all around the world. So
Really
it's-
small money.
It's
Right.
they get $5.
Yeah,
No,
little
so what it
notes,
is,
little notes and
what it
small
is
coins.
small loans for people
Mhm.
to help them set up a small business to help them then support their families.
Very good.
You
Like
know, it's that whole, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Give him
Give
a
him
fishing.
$2.50. He'll have a coffee a day.
He'll get a Happy
that's-
Meal.
Yeah.
No.
It's about all you can afford.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
Very
involved in, doing some
good.
fundraising and some monthly things.
and you're
I've-
going to have some sort of a BBBQ,
I'm
aren't you? Or-
having a huge Thanksgiving party
excellent.
themed. There'll be pumpkins and pilgrims and
I think I'm going to go
Americans.
as a
Amer-
pilgrim.
well, I wanted to do something to make people think about thanks and
Being thankful.
giving.
Ah,
And I just
see
went,
what you've done there.
You going to Christmas
Thanks.
theme?
I'm going to jump on.
Christmas
Thing.
theme?
Well, no, because
That's-
that's a month
that's more
later. It's a
Santa.
really
That's more
busy month for
Santa-y.
me.
That's really,
Yeah.
it's all taken up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so yeah, in giving
Giving.
thanks.
Thanks
yeah.
and praise to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's good work.
So-
I'll come along to that.
Well, I hope
Am I
so.
invited?
You are. You've RSVP'd.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
up there then.
Yeah.
And also Adsty Nukes, he's doing 22 push-ups for 22 days
Is he?
and posting that
yeah.
up on the internet.
So every time you wake up, you look at the post and it's Asdi doing his push-ups, and it's his head's bobbing up and down into the camera screen,
And it's
and
for supporting the return servicemen.
Oh,
Suicide prevention.
That is
isn't
an
it?
excellent thing.
what's
That's
the
great.
I think it's
correlation between
suicide
the old,
prevention and then your
push-ups?
push-ups.
What's the deal with
Drop and give me 50. I would
drop
say
and give me 20?
5.
22.
Okay.
Maybe 25 days was too long, so they were like, just let's
Most
make
people
it.
can't.
They streamlined it.
25.
Yeah, yeah,
They streamlined it.
I did
Yeah.
it. I did the 22 to see if I could.
yeah.
Well, you can.
Did it take you 22 minutes?
That's
Was
right.
it 22 at
1
22?
minute.
Yeah.
Being out of that, Tim.
I've been out of the Pfeffernuss.
Oh, have you got any gigs?
I've got plenty of gigs, but if I read them all out, it's going to bore people to death.
You did actually put them on our Facebook page.
I did
believe.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Why
if
don't I
you-
repost that?
Yep. If you're hunting down Tim around Melbourne, you could go to
And
the
you want to
Facebook
find
page.
me?
Right.
Yeah. If you're in San Remo on the 2nd of September,
Okay.
I'll be there.
Doing a hip hop gig.
Yeah, that's with Rawthentic.
Hmm.
The dudes that are on the wall with the records and the whatnots. Yeah, that should be a good gig. And many more. Look, I'll just post up the dates. There's too many of them.
Very good.
All right, ding out of that.
Ding out.
So,
That's much better. Yes.
it's relief. Wait. Oh, we need a bit more relief. That's better. Excuse me.
I got gutter.
We're all friends here,
Very
apparently.
quickly,
Yeah.
very
Just,
yeah.
excuse me.
So we usually do a spin the wheel right about now so we can get up in that game somehow,
Get up in the
Get
game.
warmed up,
Get
get
up in the
warmed up.
in the guts of the game.
Have a spin. As per usual, we'll hand it over to the guest to spin that.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
And it's landed on green.
It's green today. I haven't had green yet.
It's my favourite colour. I'm really
Should I choose the topic today?
Yes.
Okay, well, I've got my trusty bit of paper there. A little thing I like to call... No, I haven't come up with a name. It's just food, where art thou?
Food, where out?
Where
art thou?
Where art thou?
Okay.
What happened to the foods of yesteryear? The
Food that ain't
treats,
the same
the
anymore.
treats that used to still, 45 cents off your out of your mum's purse to go to the shops and pick up a little something.
A little something.
And there was some fancy
sherbet.
treats, but I revisited one of the treats, and
Okay.
I was disappointed. I just wanted to put it out there to see if you guys had
Not
any
the
other.
same taste as
Not the
your...
same, not as fancy as I remember. I got a Viennetta ice cream.
Okay. Mm.
Right? Do you remember that being a really fancy thing? Like,
Oh yeah,
Viennetta.
like Sunday afternoon.
Yeah,
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 like
yeah.
it was not
Is
an
it?
everyday treat.
No,
it's
it
no
was
paddle pop.
No,
No.
that's right.
And
You're
quite
not just
expensive,
getting it.
yeah. For the time, it
For the
would
time.
have. It wouldn't have been a
Yes.
45-cent thing like you're saying. It
No.
would have been a
So
a
at
dollar
the time,
$1.70.
though, that would have been the fanciest. So
Yeah.
before Magnums, before
Definitely.
before Flippity Sticks.
But after an Eskimo pie.
yes.
Do
Did you ever have
That's still like a single serve. Like the Viennetta was a family
It was like a cake.
occasion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a log of ice cream with the chocolate waves.
the chocolate waves.
Through it. And it was like a, like
and I found that it was the instant that I divided it up,
Mm.
boom, instantly melted. Like just
Ooh.
couldn't. So
No
it's
substance.
like that soft serve dairy whip
Oh.
ice block
Mostly air?
mostly.
Mostly.
Very disappointing. It had lost all its charm. Have
that's
you got?
disappointing.
Is there anything that you've revisited that?
bags.
bags.
No, fags. You know
Oh,
the
they're fags.
the fake cigarette lollies, right? They're now called fads as well, which
Fads.
Yes.
just took the coolness out of it.
Mm.
But they just taste odd. It's like they've tried to make them like cigarettes taste worse, so kids won't smoke
You
fads.
won't associate.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Because they
that
changed the
Look
name
at
for
the fads.
Eskimo pie as well.
what too?
Well, Inuit
Pie.
Inuit pie.
Inuit
Well, you
pie?
can't say Eskimo.
Why can't you say Eskimo?
Because it's not. They don't. It's not. It's insensitive.
What?
They don't. Yeah.
That is.
The
But there's nothing like
Inuit.
it. Nothing like an
Eskimo
Eskimo pie.
So what do you say
Eskimo
now?
pie.
Like instead of Eskimo kisses, is it like
You don't.
the, you know,
nose.
Eskimo-
Nose
Eskimo,
kiss.
Eskimo
Like the
kisses. It's ice cream
indigenous-
shaped like a nose.
it's the indigenous people of Alaska's way of communicating that they love
Pie
each other. Like
kiss.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, we've got to
Yeah.
workshop it. That's not as
Yeah.
That's
catchy.
a, yeah,
as,
that's a
Yeah.
long. That's a long title. If you
No.
put pie at the end of anything, it sounds delicious. Don't you
People are
think?
getting too sensitive.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Do you know what we need? It's a good war. Harden everyone up.
Yeah, we do
Harden
need
everyone
that.
up. What do you reckon?
No,
Yeah,
no.
ice cream
Is that
war.
how they? Oh, now you're talking. Well, the
Bubble-
dairy farmers need to move some milk, don't they? So a good dairy
Yeah.
war might
Well, there was one on social media recently, and everyone stopped buying Coles and Safeway branded milk.
flippity sticks and flippity
Yep.
flops. You mean?
Oh, sorry. Flippity, flippity,
Flippity
flippity.
floppity.
Yeah, that seemed to work though. But just people posting things on social media and
Oh, everyone's petrified
getting
of it.
everyone on board, and that judgment when you're in the supermarket line of, oh, you bought that milk,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at
you
this.
insensitive.
Have a look at this. This
Don't
lot
you
up
know?
here. 2 litres.
What kind of milk do you call that?
Well, I've got one.
Oh yeah,
I
what have you
remember
got?
one. It's
Yeah.
mine's also ice cream related. Would you believe it?
I would believe it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
go for it.
I haven't had one since I was a child, but I would imagine that if you did, it would make you physically ill. And that's the spider.
No,
Remember a spider?
my aunt, she's my great aunt, used to make them all the time for us
The
kids.
best of
Woo! Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. There you
like
go.
crazy.
Bouncing
and
off
I
walls.
saw her only a few months ago and went over to her house and she poured me a cup of tea. And I was like, Auntie Pam,
Make
where's the
spiders,
spiders
Pam.
at?
Rip off. We should explain what a spider is.
Yeah, probably.
What is it, Tim?
It is lemonade with ice cream, a scoop of ice cream in it. Straight up. Now, I've been over to...
But you can also then add cordial to your lemonade to get different colours. That's what Auntie Pam used to do.
okay, yeah,
So we
yeah,
could have a
yeah.
red one, a cola one, depending on what colour cordial she had.
Okay.
I think
Combine that with the lemonade.
Over the road at the
Love it.
local ice cream shop,
That's right.
they've got a new product, ice cream sliders,
No.
and they are
Teeny tiny?
they are burgers with ice cream in it.
Oh.
It looks like a burger bun, one of those toasty McDonald's McFlippity sticks,
Sugar buns.
sugar buns.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
with ice cream in it.
double
Ice
I've
cream,
seen
ice
them
cream
with
cake.
a waffle. So a mini waffle, ice cream, chocolate.
So you waffle.
Little,
I
so
can
you
jump on
mini
board with that.
waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like a little.
But
I
we're
don't
going
know
back
about-
to the
I don't
original
know
Eskimo
about-
pie. That's basically
That's
just
basically,
yeah,
yeah.
they just
Same thing.
reinvented it. It's called the slider, ice cream slider.
Well, if you don't
And
move
it's now
forward,
$14.95 as well.
that's right. It's
Yeah,
no
'cause it's a
longer a
slider.
45-cent
No.
bird.
You
You want to move forward or you get left behind.
and on the ice cream tip, the Buffalo Bills
Oh yes.
Favourite.
are now half the size. Have you seen how
I
small they
know.
are?
And that bubble gum, horrible.
Yeah.
Like powdery.
See what's
Yeah.
going on with frozen bubblegum though?
Goes instantly
Yeah,
hard.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
You chew it and then it just loses its.
That was
consistency
always
and then,
that was my ice cream of choice because where I grew up, not like you kids who could walk to the corner store. We used to ride our horses like to the corner store.
What? Yeah, yeah, it was 1824.
Because it was too far. It was too far to walk, obviously. So I used to go the Buffalo Bill because you can eat it and then you can chew the bubble gum and blow bubbles
way home.
all the way home.
That's right.
It's like it extends.
So country girl.
Yeah.
Farm country or
No.
woodsy?
Woodsland, or plains. Probably plains.
The bush.
A lot of
the
grass.
bush.
I'm
Lot of
seeing,
grass,
is what I'm
yeah.
saying. You know they
Yeah.
changed Buffalo. It was Buffalo Bill
Yeah.
first, And they
Was
changed
it?
it to Bubble-O Bill.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
No, that's
Got
not
a
a thing.
fact, please,
It's
on
a
that one.
play.
have you got
I haven't got the siren on there today. Damn it, God.
No,
I'm gonna-
it's a play on words.
Don't believe.
Damn it.
Yeah. No,
Um,
you're wrong.
well, there you go. There you go. So that's. I'm digging out of that one.
Yeah, fine.
There you go. Spin that wheel. Another
Ah.
successful.
Thank you.
No, another
that's- we're
successful. Yeah, yeah.
We're not spinning again.
No, don't spin again.
Good.
Don't
No
s-
double
spin
spinners.
again.
Okay.
I should mention, as promised in the last episode, this is our Olympic special.
Oh, we're going to get to the Olympics.
We'll
sure
get
are.
there, but
Yep.
I should mention that yes, the Olympics
It's happening
are,
right now.
Well, it's happening now
Yeah.
for us, but by the time this comes out,
It'll be
it would
just
have
ending.
well and truly been. Yeah,
So we can
Done and
review the
dusted.
results.
we can. Yeah, there's no
It
spoilers.
was,
now
it was
because
great results. Who won?
America, obviously.
America.
So there's no winners, right?
Unless you're from America.
We'll get to this. We'll get to
We'll
this
get to
later.
that, we'll get to that.
Okay, so have you got the music from yesterday? Getting to know you, because we'll go with a little segment that we did last night. It's getting to know you. Have you got theme
I
music? for
don't,
that?
but let's just insert it right here.
Yeah. Excellent.
That's good.
Okay, so couple of questions. We just want to try and get a little bit more familiar with you.
Oh, great.
Mm.
I
Um,
feel like I'm on the spot.
You are.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you going to fact check me, or can I embellish?
I may fact police you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you can. Oh, well, this is for both of you, really.
Okay, cool.
Is it?
I'm
Okay.
in.
You know,
You're
why,
off the
why
hook.
not? Yeah. Why put you on the spot? Why do
Oh.
that? So buried or cremated? Steep. We're going dark.
Donk. I think evolved to another plane of existence, and
Buried or cremated?
I've got a really good one for this.
Yeah.
I want to be in the tree pod in the memorial forest. Have you seen them?
No, I haven't.
They
No.
put you in this little pod thing,
Mm.
right? And then it's got a tree seed in it. So then they plant you in the ground in a memorial forest,
Mm-hmm.
and you grow. So the tree basically sucks up all the nutrients from you, and you grow into this beautiful big
Ewok
tree.
village.
I was going to say, yeah, it sounds very Lord of the Ring-ish or something. You know, the elves.
That's
might
what
do
I
that.
want to do. So not in a cemetery, in a
Yeah.
memorial
You're going to grow into a
forest.
tree. I
Yep.
like it.
And
I
then
like
my
it. I like it. I like
great
it.
grandchildren, I might put a swing off my arm. My great grandchildren can come and swing, and
Will you be
you know.
haunted? Will you be a haunted
no, I'll
tree?
be like that good tree, you know, from that little kids movie, the Fernwood one. You know where the tree
We ended up
The-
having to eat each other.
Yeah.
and they're all happy, and the trees are old and wise, and
Was
come
that a
and
book?
come and sit
Sounds like a
underneath
rave
me.
we went to.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to be a tree.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'll go with the burnt
To
Okay.
a crisp.
burnt to a crisp.
Fantastic. Okay. Okay. This is just a simple. This is just not a simple one.
Right.
Stuck indoors on a sunny day or outside in the rain on a winter's day.
Inside.
Yeah. On a
Netflix.
sunny day.
Oh, hang on, wait. What?
You're inside
didn't
on a
listen to-
sunny day,
Yeah,
or you
well,
are outside, but it's raining.
I'm very fair-skinned. I'm
That's
thinking
right.
inside on a
You
sunny
are.
day.
You are,
Indoors.
Yeah,
actually.
we all are. We're all inside kids when it's sunny.
And because of global warming,
Yeah.
in inverted commas,
Yeah.
it's pretty hot when
Yeah.
it's sunny.
Yeah.
So you want that AC up in you, don't you?
Yeah.
This next one's quite topical, actually,
Mm.
and it was walk to the shops or drive.
Or horse ride.
Or horse ride. You've answered that one.
Horse ride.
Yeah.
Although
Do
I've
you-
had some bad
Can you
experiences
horse
with
ride?
horses.
do you
I
need-
can't.
if you, well, I'm talking about now. You're a driver.
Sure.
Do you drive to the shops?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a Fitbit now.
All right.
So I am now, for example,
Under its control.
9,500 steps today.
You're so close. Another 500.
I know. It's not going to happen today, though. No.
Yeah.
could-
But
you could-
climbed
you could-
10 flights of stairs up and down today just to get more steps.
More
Jeez.
stats.
Yeah.
I've done this. I've
Crazy.
talked about this before.
Yeah.
I was a big
Competitive,
stepper there. For a while.
competitive wave fitting.
Just moving your wrist up and down.
That's a sport.
Oh, really? Can you do that?
I think it might
I think
add to
yeah,
your.
I
I'm going to
think
go to a
there's-
dance party on the weekend.
I think there's
and
a
see-
way. Jeremy will find a way to move his wrist up and down.
Oh.
Okay, so shorts or pants?
Well, clearly pants every time, all the time. Don't wear shorts. Do not wear shorts.
Never wear shorts.
Abandon
Why?
shorts. Abandon them.
Do you not wear shorts?
I don't wear shorts.
My
man.
husband wears shorts. He's a board shorts.
Yeah, you
Kinda
get very
man.
brown legs
I
too.
know. Brown thighs.
Very
Because he
brown
wears
thighs.
super
Brown
short.
thighs?
He wears.
How short's his shorts?
He's
Short
electrical
shorts.
shorts. That's how he
Electrical
makes.
shorts.
Oh,
That's how
they
he makes.
sound.
Electric. Sounds shocking.
Look, that's how he makes his money in Turek. He
Ooh.
basically.
With these electric pants.
Sorry,
What was that?
that was. Sorry,
That's not how you make money.
that is not how you make
Definitely.
money in Turak.
That's how you do get brown legs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is.
Thighs. Just say thighs.
Okay. Okay.
Remind me to tell you about my
So-
horse capades at some stage.
Okay. Next
in-
week
why
on
don't
the
you just
podcast,
tell us your
we're
horse
going-
capades?
Well, they always end up breaking me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I heard about your little. Where was the last time you rode a horse? You rode a horse.
Well, I was in Rarotonga. You really must go. And we went for a horse riding mission.
Is this you and your wife?
My wife, yes.
Yeah.
I'm married, you see.
Oh.
And we
Did you
travel,
hold
we
hands?
Travel. Well, I wasn't holding hands. I was holding my arse by the end of it. I couldn't get the
No.
the
See
rhythm
now.
right.
So he wasn't standing. He wasn't standing and riding the ride.
Right.
He was sitting on the horse, and the horse was just going up and down.
Kind
You know
of.
what it's like?
Stop.
I just couldn't get it. I
It's
couldn't
like-
get it in the legs, you know. And,
Probably
and
you
my-
could see what he's the motion
Um,
he's making with his hips right now.
Yeah, it's like it's like having a bad sexual partner, I guess.
well,
You
I,
know, if you
I
just
wouldn't know that. I
can't-
don't know.
But
I don't
how
think
can
about that.
you- how can
I
you
would
be
imagine
okay
a
at
horse
that
would be a
and not
bad
okay?
sexual partner. I would imagine that.
That's not what I meant when I
Okay.
said that.
Sure.
I don't endorse that at
No,
all.
not at all.
No one does.
Yes, she did.
But it's all about rhythm. Like it's just rhythm.
Uh-huh.
The
You
rhythm
can
method. Yep.
dance. I've seen you dance.
Thanks, man.
It's like dancing with a horse.
A whore. It's like watching an octopus strangle itself to death.
That's what it did look like, me on the back of the horse. And from all accounts, it was a really nice trip. They got to take the horsies down to the beach and
Yeah.
get into the surf. But by that stage, my ass had lost a lot of skin. And yes,
I've just
skin.
got.
Let's,
And
okay, let's take it back to another story where we're in Bali. You really must go.
Ah, yes, you should.
And we went down one of those crazy water slides.
Yeah.
And this is going to segue into another segment I have.
excellent.
Down one of those crazy water slides.
The ones that
and,
go straight down.
The death drops.
Yeah.
And we're in Bali. We weren't sure about the
Safety.
quality of safety. And we all went down. Oh, this was so much fun. And everybody survived. It was like, great, let's go on another one. Jeremy came down and stood up and went, oh, my ass turned around and he had a rip in his skin.
What?
It was
So were you not lubed up enough on this?
Well,
he's in the water. He's got his
How did
shorts
you-
on. This is
so
why
what
he
happened?
doesn't like shorts.
well, when it goes down, like goes straight, and then
Yeah.
it all of a sudden goes flat, so that you can slow the hell down.
So you've got and
that
hit
little
the-
lip and my scrawny little back is just.
It was treacherous when we went
Yeah.
down this slide. The whole thing went and shook either.
That sounds
either side.
awesome.
It was
I've
terrifying.
lost skin off my caboose a few times.
A few times
A
on
few
rides,
times.
horse rides.
Water
and
slides.
then when we were in Bali
This
with mum and dad, you really must go.
You
We
should
went
go,
up
you
on
should go.
the parasailing. Have you ever done parasailing?
Oh God.
Oh man, those
The Nutbreaker
Oh,
they were
'cause of
not
the
made
harness?
for
Right.
for men.
for men. No, that was the
More a Ken doll.
worst. That has to be the worst 3.5 minutes of my life.
Oh man.
Was it 3.5 minutes or
It
was it?
seemed like 6 or 7
And then
weeks.
because gravity takes its toll.
Do you think you've got some photos of this? Have you got some photos of these trips that you could maybe put on?
We might be able
Because I
to.
just
I
wanna
do actually have a
see
few
just-
greys arses.
Well, you do have an arse
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
do.
that's
I think
I think we haven't got
I
it.
think I just would like to see the look of terror on your face.
It's more like the
Come
look
up
of
to-
rip
Oh,
on his
sorry.
ass.
I'm trying to get. I'm rancho relaxo today. You put me in the armchair.
Oh,
you
we
can
can,
lean
you
back.
can you can tilt that microphone any way you like. So yeah, so treacherous. So
Very.
so we'll get back to that when we go to fun parks and all that kind of stuff because there's a few other little things I'd like to bring up. But
Okay.
now, what else do we have? Sort of aiming towards more the sports side of things.
Oh, this is still the question
yeah,
section.
tennis or badminton?
Badminton.
Neither?
No.
I'm going to go badminton.
You're not down
It's-
with the badminton?
I did tennis lessons for 6 years. I still cannot serve. I cannot return
Yeah.
a ball. I
'cause-
suck.
The,
I really am so shit.
in the Olympics, those badminton
Dudes.
cocks, those things that they cock at each other,
Sure. The,
shuttlecock,
yeah. Shuttlecock.
they can travel up to 200 kilometers an hour.
Really?
Those fucking things.
I like the fact that they're exactly the same size as an eye socket.
Oh.
Do you think they've done
That's
that?
true.
They've done that intentionally.
They
Safety.
really-
Yeah.
really didn't think
Get
about
pull
that.
a safety salamander on that one.
Yeah. And
Uh,
squash balls. Teeny tiny.
squash balls.
Mm.
And when
It's like the
when you
Hunger
hit
Games
those
more than anything.
when you hit those squash balls really hard,
Yeah.
they compress,
Oh.
and that has been known to
Oh,
Get
into
up
the
in
old
there.
socket
yeah.
and then re-expand.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
Oh, it's a black eye.
It's forever. You have to leave it in there.
So what else we got? Ping pong,
Mm.
pong, or being a farm girl, pigs pong.
What's pig's pong?
The pong that pigs make.
Ah, right.
I thought it was pigs playing pong.
No, have you ever seen that?
No, but I really want to.
Yeah, that
Especially
should
a
be it.
teacup pig. Have you seen those little guys?
Yeah, those little dudes.
You
Yeah.
got it. Everyone's
They grow
got
up,
one.
don't they? They're just baby pigs, teacup
No,
pigs.
no. They're genetically bred to be
Right.
small, but a lot of people sell normal pigs as teacup pigs.
In
And then
teacups.
in 18 months' time,
Here's your
there's a
pig, here's your
sow
teacup.
on your
Yeah.
couch.
Yeah.
Like this massive thing.
This
I don't
dude
know
just
what-
The
moved
dog,
in
like
and
the Labrador's left home.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, I'm
Yeah.
fucking out of here.
We don't know what happened. It must be a genetic mutation. You just must have got the one big
What?
one.
Because there was a
Yeah.
thing a little while back about trying to miniaturize cats, and it was this big Japanese thing where
it's
they were,
actually
And-
horrifying.
I don't
Yeah.
think it was true. I think it was
No,
think it was a
it's correct.
what, the one where they put the kittens in the jars and then
Oh,
they grow
no,
up and
that's
then they just
no,
they don't grow up
that's-
any
That's
bigger than,
watermelon. They
Is it?
put the watermelon in the jars, and you get
and they
square,
make square watermelons.
watermelon.
I always get
It's
those
not
two
kitten.
mixed up, kittens and watermelons.
Do you know what I would
So
have wanted
delicious.
to
They're
have?
both so delicious.
A miniature one I've heard of. You know that island of Indonesia?
Jurassic
they-
Park.
Well, it's sort of a Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
but everything was miniaturized.
What is
No,
that place?
what?
The miniature, everyone was small. The animals were small. They had like
What?
mini.
Pygmy? Is it a pygmy
No,
island?
it's not that.
Pygmy Island. Is it Pygmy Island?
Okay, sure. I don't think they like that either. Pygmy.
Don't they?
Nah,
Can't say
probably
that
Oh.
anymore.
Can't say that anymore. Don't say that. But I'm pretty sure the woolly mammoth
No.
was also there when it broke off. This island broke
But
off. and
teeny,
everything.
teeny, tiny.
They're tiny guys.
Little
Imagine
dudes.
Yes, you
him.
gotta have
That's so
a baby
cute.
woolly mammoth.
It's like
Gotta-
there's,
it's the- yeah.
there's
Have it.
nothing cuter than a baby hippopotamus. Have you seen those guys? They're just like fat and they're just
A baby
oh,
potter,
it's-
potter
well,
Potter-
it's
yeah.
a potter.
So miniature things.
Miniature
Yeah.
Very
things.
cool.
Can you? Yeah, but
You
you
can
can't-
eat them too. Also, make a great burger.
The cats.
A mini burger. Is that how you get sliders?
That's right. That's right. Oh, great.
Okay, and then I've got a few more, but I'll just
I want to sleep.
okay. So just
Bear with you,
another
bear
one
with
here,
you.
Yeah. Do you read the junk mail or do you just throw it away? Does it make it to the house?
No.
Okay,
No, straight from the letterbox
Yeah.
to
straight
the
in. I've
bin.
got a pile started up at
Have
the
you?
front where I just go
In
stomp.
protest.
Well, in protest is for bringing them in the house because the
Yeah.
recycling gets
Too full.
too full.
So you
But,
just push them through the little hole, and then it just builds up on
Well-
your side, or
My wife likes to read them, so
you're married.
she looks like I am.
When do you think they're going to stop doing
Never.
the junk mail thing?
Never.
And
Very
focus
successful.
more on junk mail on your devices. So,
Okay, so is it the last print?
media.
Is it going to be
yeah.
the last print media?
Well, apparently you keep them longer Yeah, so your iPhone advertising or whatever on your media feed,
You just
you swipe it off,
seconds.
but you're more than likely to put some advertising up on your fridge and then keep seeing it.
put it up on your fridge.
You keep it on the desk. You know, it's a pizza deal or something. You stick it up.
I really want to stick. Oh, good work, honey. Getting the Office Works thing out of the catalogue. Stick it on the fridge. Good girl.
There's a star on your little sticker board there.
Yeah.
Put a star up for you.
Yeah, there you go. That's all I've got from there. So, thanks.
Excellent. Thanks.
Ding out of that. And then what else you got there, Jezbot? Should we get
I think we should get maybe into the Olympics.
Olympics? Should I throw in some theme music
I think you should.
right on the halfway mark? There you go.
We are the winners, watch us glimmer like the sun for the champions. We're in control, body and soul. We push ourselves to the maximum. The champions.
There it is.
Katie, I think you've got to take the
Take the
baton as it was.
Take,
It
take
ban-
the,
I see what
the
you did there.
flame. What is that?
the flame.
The torch.
Yeah,
Take the torch.
Does the torch
Olympic
really
torch.
stay alight?
they try to.
They try to, yeah.
Is it
The
like
whole. Do you mean for the trip around the world, or
Yeah.
do you mean while the Olympics is going?
for the trip around the world? So did they keep the flame alight from the last Olympics? So who's got it for 4 years? Like where's this flame coming from? Where's the source?
The source of the
No.
flame.
That's an interesting thing.
Or do they light it ceremonially?
Feel free,
at
feel
the
free to
original?
educate us on
Yeah.
one of our social media points if
Google
you
it.
know the
So
answer to this.
Just so we're aware,
Where are
we don't know anything about the Olympics because we don't
No.
know even where the flame comes from.
No.
Well,
that's a bad
Olympia,
start.
the volcano of Olympia.
Obviously.
Clearly.
Clearly, Jesus Christ!
I just learned about that
Did you?
right then.
Oh, okay. I remember in like grade 3, I think I had a teacher who was big into sports, but we did a whole term on Olympics. No joke. Like from the dawn of time, Greek mythologies
dawn
and
of
things
time.
things like that. And so fun facts, a lot of which I've forgotten. So I had
So you didn't
Okay.
learn
Anything.
trigonometry or
You know, he did teach us how to count by playing blackjack. Best teacher ever.
Good dude.
Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
cool bloke.
Yeah.
I gotta get it fixed. I gotta get
It's
it.
like
Miss-
that
Mr.
film.
Witowski. Just
Mr.
say-
Shout out.
Shout out to
Shout
Mr.
out to Mr.
Witowski.
Witowski over there.
Cool bloke. He drove a Tirana, I think, a green Tirana to school. Still got the same car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did he?
Small country town.
Would you find him in the tuck shop line scabbing money
didn't-
so that he could place
didn't
a
have a
bet?
tuck
that
Sure he
said,
wasn't a
"Hey, babe,
student."
Got 10 cents.
We didn't have a tuck shop.
Katie, can I borrow $5? I want to go down to the TO.
We had 37 kids. There's no tuck shop.
in your
God.
school,
Yeah, we're primary school.
not your
What the
mum.
hell is this place?
Your mum
It was
didn't have
1824.
No, she had 2. Sorry.
It was 1824. Horses and
Yeah, it was
schoolhouses.
actually.
The
And that's
oldie.
The
come
yes, the
That's come up
headmistress.
Mm.
So I did some research
Right.
recently because I love a fun fact. It's like my favourite
You're
thing.
in the right
So-
show.
so-
It's all about facts here.
And I don't like your boring, such and such got 12 gold medals and beat this, but I don't like stuff like that.
You don't like
I
stats.
like the interesting, the weird shit that no one tells you about the Olympics. So I did some research when I heard things
Where'd you do your research?
well, the internet,
Ah.
clearly.
Yeah.
But when I would hear stupid stories, I'd go, that's not true. I did some research.
You don't go. You use the Encyclopedia Britannica or the
The one-
Columbia.
Oh,
What is it?
no.
What's the other one? Well, was there a dueling? Was there another competitive thing to the
We
Encyclopedia
had the
Britannica?
Webster's Dictionary.
The Webster's Dictionary. That
They
was just
do.
mainly words. Mainly words.
Yeah,
It's bit wordy.
that's right. I think maybe National Geographic would
Yeah,
be up
yeah.
there for
Reader's Digest. Mine are
Reader's
kind of
Digest.
more
Yeah,
Reader's
Reader's
Digest
Digest.
quality.
Yes.
These.
Okay. Yeah.
These
All
fun
right.
facts.
Hit us with one.
Okay, number 1 I've got. Australians Henry Pearce stopped rowing in his 1928 Amsterdam Games quarterfinal to allow a family of ducks to pass safely in front of his rowboat.
Oh.
He still won the heat and took the
He
gold
still
in the final.
won.
he's a
Holy
baller.
shit.
He's a
Is that
baller.
not Australian spirit for you or not? Like,
That's
there's
Aussie,
some
is it?
ducks. Yeah. some-
Oh, yep.
some
Respect,
ducks.
mate. Good on
Oh,
you.
better stop my little rowboat. Off you go, fellas. row, row,
He had
row.
that much of a
wins
fucking
his
lead.
Yeah, that's right.
heat,
This
and then
is-
won the gold, won the
Okay,
final.
so this is before records were broken then.
What do you mean?
Well, every year they get faster and faster
Well,
and
yeah,
faster.
this
so
is
at that stage, he was just going
1928.
row, row, row your boat.
It was a dinghy.
He was just casual.
Yeah.
It was like on a date.
It was 18.
There's a lady with a parasol in the
Yeah, and
front.
one of those umbrella
Don't
things.
kill the ducks.
It was
That
an
kind of thing.
18-minute race.
Oh, I do declare.
Anyway, so I
Duck's
like
pretty cool though,
old
and tasty.
Piercy from Australia. That was in Amsterdam.
Oh, yep.
This is another fun fact about diet, nutrition. Today's athletes follow a strict nutritional plan and watch what they eat. But before the Olympics in ancient Greece, athletes mainly ate cheese.
That's
That's sweat.
like
Like
That's
get
the
the
thing.
cheese
It's
sweats.
like drinking that spider.
He's getting good cheese sweats down there. They would have been. What year
They
was
were
that?
naked
Oh,
as
this
well.
is ancient Greek.
So they were
it's your
oiling him
feta,
up. They
your
were cheesing him
olives,
up.
Yeah.
They were oliving him up.
And it was like the Hunger Games then, because
Ooh,
you fall
yeah.
to the death.
It
Yeah.
was the Hunger Games. You go hungry, they give you cheese.
And it'd be super hot over there, so it's fermenting in your belly.
Curdling.
And
Okay.
running. And then you
Okay,
run.
boys, now run. How did they talk back
18
then?
mile.
Yeah,
I'm
they
pretty
did.
sure in all the movies, all the old school guys are American or English, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, well, Brad Pitt played Achilles. He was a big Greek.
That's right.
And he played
Come
that with
over
an...
here and give me some of that cheese.
I'm an ancient Roman.
My name is Julius Caesar. I am the biggest ruler of all time.
Pass me that cheese.
Is
All
that,
right,
is
what
that
else?
your
Yeah.
Richard Burton accent? Was it
That was
Richard
my
Burton?
attempt at,
Burton?
at a riff.
At a riff.
So you can see right.
Continue.
Yes,
okay,
please.
my next one is about good old Dawn Fraser. This chick,
Ah,
Australian
Lord
battler.
Fraser,
Australian battler, isn't
Champion.
she? She was given a 10-year ban from the Olympics in 1964 after drunkenly swimming the moat to steal the Olympic flag from outside Emperor Hirohito's palace.
Sure.
I know they go.
Hirohito's palace.
Let's go, yeah.
Obviously, it was
all
in
know who he is.
Japan or Korea or something. After this event happened, we named her Australian of the Year.
Oh,
So she gets a
legend.
ban
yeah.
for being drunk and representing our country, and we crown her
And she can
Australian of
swim.
the Year.
So this would have been
Drunkenly
off. This would have
across
been
the moat.
off the in the pool, but out of the pool, but.
Oh,
not-
so it would have been, the palace they have in Japan with the moat around it.
I'm gonna jump.
So
in that
she's-
fucking thing and get
she's
that
obviously-
fucking flag.
That's,
She's Aussie as.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
And now she does,
Infomercials.
incontinence.
Incontinence
ads.
ads
Yeah.
about foot odor.
Well, like I said, you either look forward or you look backwards. I
Well,
got nothing.
Yeah.
Continue, Patty, please.
Okay, Bob Beeman, USA, good bloke, prepared for his 1968 world record long jump of 8.9 metres, which stood as a record for 23 years, by having a few shots of tequila the night before, followed by sex with his girlfriend, Gloria. I love that they name her too.
Gloria.
Gloria. I wonder if it's Van Morrison's Gloria. Yes.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Same chick.
Clearly.
Gloria.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tequila.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's
Yeah.
um.
Do you reckon
Yeah, I
Ian
mean-
Thorpe did that? He was smashing back the
Well,
tequila
what's
the
his
night
name?
before.
What's his name? The American swimmer that's got busted smoking bongs.
Phelpsy.
Phelpsy.
That was not Phelpsy.
That was Phelps?
Michael
Phelps got-
Phelps. He was
He just won his 23rd medal.
just now.
That's
This- in this
proving yet
games.
again, kids. If you smoke bongs, you'll be an Olympic champion.
Yep.
Smoke bongs every day.
It's true.
They
Yeah,
usually
It's true.
do.
Yeah.
You can't deny those odds. Right. Okay, this one is my favourite of all time because I'm a bit sadistic sometimes.
Okay, great.
The traditional release of live doves at the Olympic opening ceremony was abandoned after Seoul in 1988 when 10
Great games.
10 chose not to swoop majestically across the skies and out of the arena, but instead settled on the rim of the Olympic cauldron just as it was being lit,
Oh shit!
and were instantly burnt to a crisp.
We should be right up here, guys. Let's go up here.
Oh
Oh wow! Look at all the fireworks and the music. This is the best seat in the house. I'm telling you. Oh Jesus Christ!
It's so hot! It's so hot!
Isn't that great?
That's great. That's great.
That's my favourite. Clearly Peter got involved on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good
So that's my favourite.
That's great.
Because someone actually said, "What didn't there used to be doves at the Olympics?
Yeah,
What
that's
happened
right.
to the
Oh,
doves?"
We don't talk
I'm
about
like-
the doves anymore.
Don't mention the
bring up
doves. No,
Don't bring
Yeah.
up the doves.
it's not okay. No. So
This is what
yeah.
it sounds like when doves cry.
Yeah. So that's some of my fun facts.
Oh, that's
I love them.
fantastic.
I just love hearing this.
It's a rich history.
So-
Have you guys been watching the current Olympics or seen
yeah.
this? Have you seen this?
Should we admit that we haven't really
We
watched
did.
any-
We did have this conversation that we both like the winter games better.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
Really?
more. There's
the
better
downhill
sports,
thing,
I think.
the snowboarding.
I love the ski, lie in your stomach, shoot something, get up, ski, shoot.
I like the
That
I
one.
like the gymnastics though, and the trampolining and the ping and the pong.
The
You
ping and
clearly
the
like
pong.
the
I do
ping
like the
pong.
ping
You've
pong.
mentioned ping pong
Yeah.
a few times.
That's mad.
It's so
so
fast.
mad.
you-
Yeah.
Do you think that's the worst cameraman's job in the games?
Is
Like-
he doing this with the camera?
Yeah,
It's so hard to track. It's
Or
really
does he
putting it
just
to the
give up
test.
and just like pan out a little
Yeah,
bit?
yeah.
to get
It's
the
the
whole
best
game?
job.
We're gonna
It's
go
the
wide.
best job. You
There's
just
none
stand
of,
back.
not
and
like
you
the
just-
cyclists where you've got to actually spin around, like with
It's a set
getting
shot,
dizzy.
and you basically get on
Crack
your
a can of-
Facebook and
Yeah.
catch Pokemons. I think
Yeah.
is what you do. Your Olympic Pokemons.
Because I have watched a little bit of this Olympics, but I wouldn't say a lot.
How much?
None. About 5 minutes.
Saw that poor bastard break his leg, and then I went, "That's it for the Olympics."
out.
If that's the first thing I saw, and the last.
Well, I saw a teeny tiny bit of the gymnastics, but the last Olympics, before I even had a chance to turn the TV on, it was all of the good sports had done. The track was over. This was over. It was horse trotting.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
hey,
the
just-
only sport I watched.
Really?
Yeah, the equestrian. Yeah.
Equestrian.
Yes.
Well, you said you watched. That was what you watched.
I
Like
watched.
8 hours of
I
it.
watched. Yeah, an hour,
Oh,
which
nice.
consisted
Oh, that's a good
of
trot. Oh, that's a good trot. It's
2
a
or
trot,
3
yeah.
dressage routine. Like it's not exciting.
Mm.
I'm like,
No.
oh yeah, double trot.
But that seems to
Ooh,
be when I
gosh.
tune in, and it's like towards the end. So it's sort of
Mm.
like, well, when's the trampoline's going to come out?
Water
Gone.
polo.
Yeah. Ugh.
So we're clearly the people to
We're
talk
sporty
to.
people,
Best-
aren't
yeah,
we?
well,
Clearly.
yeah, we're from a sporting field. Did you what about
Watch it.
the games themselves, like the sports themselves? Have you got any?
I do actually, because I did some research too. Some old sports that have been taken out of the Olympics.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
Did you have any of those, Tim?
I
don't
may,
wanna
I may have
step on
some.
you.
I'll let you say, and then I might
Well,
interject.
a few of the ones I liked were the dueling pistols.
No.
Really?
They
Yeah.
took that out.
Yeah, that's right.
How does that work?
Well, how would you think it worked?
One
Well,
dude gets shot, and then he loses.
I think you just go through the country. just
Strangely
round
enough,
robin.
there's not a lot of people who compete
Yeah.
in this multiple Olympics.
But you
Like
can
they're not
imagine.
coming back like,
Yeah.
the next.
And the
Oh,
newcomer this year.
You can imagine on
Again.
the plane trip over there. He's
Billy
like,
the
I've got to
Kid.
win. I've got to win. I've got to win.
I
It's
haven't seen
actually,
it before.
it's actually the communist countries that submit all the entries because you've got to die for you. So
Die for your country.
it's
They-
North
they call-
Korea,
They
it's,
win all
it's
the time.
China, it's Russia. They're the
Yeah.
ones submitting
Yeah.
the entries.
Yeah.
They win it every time. Gold medals
Yeah.
all round.
Yeah.
The dueling pistol event. It's not the pistol event.
What do you mean?
Anyway, cut that one out.
Okay.
The dueling pistol event was held in 1906. It was considered to be a good Olympic Games.
Where-
Everyone
It was, quote, a good Olympic Games.
It was
Was it
in
London?
France. It was in France.
Oh, it was in France.
Yeah, France.
Or
France.
Or
Yes.
Francais?
Basically, there was a 20-meter event and a 25-meter event, and you would load your pistols up, and you would have 3 seconds to fire at a target that was human-shaped, with a target on the chest.
So it wasn't.
I
It wasn't
thought it
man
was-
against man.
I thought when
That's
you
not a
said
duel.
duel,
That's
not a
just
duel. That's just
easy
target
archery.
shooting. Yeah, yeah.
easy archery.
Yeah. Was the target at least moving?
no moving.
Was he
No
walking
moving.
10 paces that way?
Nope. He just and the guy, the adjudicator, would count 1, 2, 3 pistols.
So we now know
got
that
him.
it wasn't banned because of human rights. It was banned because of boredom.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it was shit.
It was the shittest event in Olympic history.
I like the old tug of war.
No.
Tug of
That's
war.
in there?
That was in there for quite some time. It was one of the traditional games of the Olympians, but what they figured out, it's sort of cut out of my little post out here, but the gist of it was, I think it was a French or American team. Wore very heavy shoes, as it was, like lead shoes. There was nothing in the rule book.
Shoe cheats.
Basically, so they were locked and loaded.
Right.
Those dudes, and they couldn't lose. How could they lose?
Right.
They got busted though. So
Oh, okay.
you don't need to cheat.
It gave
in
it away
Olympics.
when they were trying to walk out onto the ground.
They could
was
barely
it?
Yeah.
Like,
lift their feet.
yeah.
And the Olympic, this one's a bit strange.
You're not going to say magic, are you?
Yeah, it's Quidditch. It's the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to be, isn't
It
it?
will be in the future.
I just want to add something in that the Australians won the World Quidditch
they?
Championships recently. Yeah.
What are they doing? Running around with brooms between their legs?
Pretty much.
You have to run because
Yep.
you can't fly yet. I reckon we're also going to see lightsaber fights.
Definitely.
That's going to be in there one day.
I'll tell you what
Reckon?
those Quidditch nerds didn't fucking do, though. They didn't get pissed. Get into a river, swim across, get a flag,
steal the
capture
fucking
the flag.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
sure
There's no
didn't.
way that...
No.
Those
No.
guys don't do that. Do they have to bring their own brooms? Are they supplied?
It's true.
The Nimbus 500. I think that's a pretty
And
special
they
one.
dressed like Harry Potter?
Yeah,
Which are they
yeah.
fucking are?
You
That's
want to be
proper.
in Gryffindor though.
Do you? Because
Yeah,
they
you
always
they
went on TV.
always. You don't want to be in Slytherin.
It's like the reenactments of the war.
Is it a straw broom?
What do you mean?
There's a whole bunch of dudes going to these tournaments.
I don't think it's straw. I think
Straw
it's like a
brooms.
faggot of
Of
sticks.
sticks, yeah.
I think that's
Yeah, a faggot.
like
tied
They
to
it's
also-
the,
sticks.
you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the twigs.
They also
Yeah, I know the
changed.
ones.
They also
Yeah.
changed that law. You're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to
saying that.
faggot
in,
of sticks.
You are.
Because
You
That's
are.
the she's using it in the actual
Old
context.
term.
In the
No,
actual
No, that's what
context.
it's actually called. Like a
Yes,
bunch
yeah.
of twigs.
She's
Yes.
from the bush, mate.
Yeah,
That's right.
She lives surrounded by faggots.
yeah.
I like this one. Olympic club swinging,
Oh,
because we all know those Olympians.
to do that at an
So-
Olympic
Yeah.
level.
Oof.
Oh, that's 36-hour round.
Well, they're all getting it on in the
She's
Olympic
just not
Village.
quitting. She's not quitting. We're gonna have to give her the gold.
So, what do you think it is?
Ooh,
What do you mean club swinging?
Olympic
Club-
Well, do
club
they have-
swinging, and
they've
it was
got
a
a-
part of the. It was in
Are there seals involved?
1904 and 1923.
Is this an-
Oh,
Nineteen-
and 1923, so it happened twice.
Club.
And they
it
tried
only,
it the first
it
time.
only happened twice. and then
Tried it the
tried the
first
second time to
time.
make sure.
And-
no, it's actually shit. Yeah.
And where was this? So this would have been France and
what's this one?
Amsterdam Olympics.
It doesn't say
No.
in my my research, but I'll tell you, in 1904, it was a whitewash for USA. So they were first, second, and third. They were
Really?
right into it, and then the second time in 1932, also a whitewash. So,
What is it?
well, it's club swinging. So
Throwing a club.
club swinging involves the competitor standing erect with a club in each hand. Right? So you got that mental picture? Good. Unlike juggling, the
Yeah.
clubs do not leave the hands. The clo-
So it was like fire twirling.
So it's professional club holding.
yeah.
He's holding the club. He holds it.
Again.
Holds it. Holds it.
Again, this wasn't banned out of violence. This was banned out of
9.95.
boredom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not a good sport.
Yeah.
Okay, so the clubs do not leave their hands. The clubs look like bowling pins or juggling clubs, and they are whirled or swung very quickly around the body and head in a variety of patterns in a complicated routine.
Oh, so it's the opening ceremony.
Yeah, all over again. Also boring. Also very bad. Judges award points based on the routine. An interview with a competitor from the 1932 games remembers that they weighed 1.5 pounds each. So I don't know what that is. What's a pound?
Don't know.
I don't know.
A kid.
Some reports say that the clubs in the 1904 event of club swinging were decorated with colourful streamers. The 1930 event.
Doing.
The 1930 event
Have
was
we got
called
some footage?
Indian clubs.
Well, but they changed it.
But it's now called Native American Club.
Yeah.
Is
That's
this what's
That's
happening?
Eskimo clubs.
No, they were actually from
Jasper,
India.
I'm calling bullshit. I feel like you just may have made this up because you clearly didn't do any research.
This is from
And 10
top
minutes,
end, top
10
end.
minutes before I picked you up today, you went, "Oh God, I better find some information about an Olympic sport. I'll just make this up."
You're not.
I know how your
wrong.
I know how your mind works. Yeah.
Yes, well, I'm just going off what they said on
Club?
top end
I'm
top end
googling
sports.
this.
I also like this one.
Oh, there's actually a club swinging bibliography.
Aha!
A comprehensive
Vindicated again.
club swinging biography. What?
You can order that on Amazon.
She's fact checking you, man.
Yeah, she fact policed me.
I
Yeah.
did straight away.
So this one I like.
Not
Story
wrong.
checks out.
Okay, I take that back. It's
Story checks
actually
A thing.
because I've got your website here. Okay.
Jeremy's
standing-
website.
Standing. Oh well, I'm the president.
That's how elaborate he wanted to make
Yeah.
this slide.
Yeah.
He's-
Quickly
You really
made-
must try it.
he quickly
I'm
made
trying to get
his
it started
own.
up again. It's a
Yeah.
It's a Kickstarter program.
I'm
It's
just
called.
It was a
Fine.
deep con. I invented it like years ago. The club, the appreciation club, and
All right, I'm going to put some photos on because this is actually there's also synchronized club
oh
swinging.
yes,
Oh,
you
that's
must. You
great.
really must.
Can you
Yeah.
put that up?
I'm
And
gonna-
links to
I'm gonna-
videos. That's
I'm gonna
great.
put this up.
And just
Yeah.
just a quick couple. I also like the standing high jump. So the one without a run up, you just stand there and go for it.
Jump.
Yeah, like that, Tim. There's the diagram. So
It's like 15 different frames of a person standing crouching and then springing up and then jumping on the spot and then jumping down again.
hoiking that leg over the
Opening the
bar.
leg over a bar. Could be around a pole. He could be actually dancing in that frame. Oh, well, that's great.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
There
There was also a one hand weightlifting. So that was just a big.
and it was
dumbbell and-
shopping bag.
Oh no.
And I'm getting gold in that because I'm only going out to the car once to get the shopping.
That's exactly what I do. I'm a
Really?
Yeah,
a one
one.
trip pony.
And it's
what
how
they-
many bags
that's what
can,
they call
we,
me.
can we load up?
Yep.
Any beers out there?
Lazy
No.
man. Yeah, can you get me one of those beers? Thank you very much. And they don't do figure skating in the Olympics, but it must have switched to
Ice. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's winter.
So if
Winter
you chuck
Olympics.
wheels on that,
Roller skating.
roller figure
Roller-
skating,
Do you know why don't they do roller derby in the Olympics?
sick.
That would be. I would watch that.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You strike me as a roller derby type of
You
girl.
know, my friend Emma, who I hope you're listening, Em. We decided we were going to do roller
She better
derby,
be listening.
and we thought it would be awesome. So what we did is we went out and we spent a lot of money on really cool roller skates. Mine was Skechers, imported from America. Got the gear on. Went out to Caribbean Rollerama.
No, well,
Yeah, and started bashing old ladies and kids.
No, tried to skate, and we were hopeless. We were absolutely horrible because we didn't take this into consideration. And she should have. She grew up in Manchester, Liverpool. So she roller skated. I grew up in a country town without footpaths. Like I had an excuse
Yeah.
for not roller skating when I was younger. But
well, look.
but
now,
so
I
that's
don't feel
key.
so bad
You need
about.
to be able to roller skate if you want to do roller derby.
And here's the thing, Katie.
Yeah.
I never had a whole bunch of horses around me.
And yet you still can't horse ride.
All I had was footpaths. So you know.
Well, there's another one that
I can
that they
skate.
don't do anymore. It's gymnastics on horseback.
Oh,
It's more of a circus thing,
Yeah.
Rodeo.
isn't it?
Mm.
It is,
Yeah.
but that must have been a competitive thing because when it was ye olde days and it was all about that
that's how you
horse.
did-
Well, they used to
It's a
do,
very horsey episode.
they used to do things like barnstorming in those times. You know, barnstorming.
Isn't that an Atari game?
Yeah,
What's
pretty much.
barnstorming?
Barnstorming is where they would get these aeroplanes, like just the old school.
The ones that you
single-
had to hand
single
start.
wing- Yeah,
on the
those
propeller.
guys, and people would.
The Red Barons and stuff.
That's right, and they would do gymnastics and acrobatics on the wings. that was the style of the time.
It was a
Right.
style. So
and they would
on a
actually
horse,
go
on
through
a
a
plane.
barn, on the
fly
wings.
through a barn.
Is that because people? Oh,
Well, they didn't have a lot
they didn't have
back in the
it.
day, and then
Um,
the plane was invented, and they went, "Holy shit, we've got something to do now."
Allegedly, another sport that's been discontinued in the Olympic Games: solo synchronized swimming.
Solo synchronized swimming.
It's a guy drowning.
So
basically.
no, it's just a dude. Every time he puts one leg up, he has to put the other leg up. So he's just going bobbing up and down in the water. That's a 9.9.
How would that even work? It apparently took 3 consecutive Olympics before organised realised that
There's
when
no 2 people in there.
when you're solo, you're not synchronised with anyone.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it says it here in the fine print. This is not synchronized at all. Hey, wait a minute. Have you seen this guy?
But 3, no. Oh, so yeah.
What about pole archery?
What's pole
I have
archery?
no idea.
Pole
It has
archery.
no explanation. It's just called pole archery.
Oh.
I know that they were doing so javelin and the discus. It was a double-handed event, so you had to throw
So you
it.
spin for discus, and then
So
you
the
let
brain-
go, and then you throw.
The brain goes there immediately, but no,
Right.
you have to do your best throw with your lefties, and then your best throw with your
Oh,
righties, and then you
right.
add up the score. You divide it by 2, and you
Yeah.
get the average.
And
you
pi.
Carry the
divide
Y.
it into-
Carry the
think you get
VIXXIII.
You got a P. I don't know how.
This one would be good. Running deer shooting. So they
Oh, yeah.
that's very
So are the
Colosseum.
deer
Bloodthirsty.
running, or are you running trying to shoot the deer?
Good question. Good question. I think they go ready, set, go, and then you just run
And shoot whatever you can.
But I think people were getting shot.
Shot.
in the
They were-
States.
How does
That's
it
another miss.
How does it work?
You get a gun, and the deer runs, and you shoot the deer.
So that was
That must have been it. They must have had.
I'm
They
thinking,
must
mate.
have, they must have been catching deer and.
I'm thinking it's more of a target guy again.
Oh, you reckon?
You can't. There's a lot of deer.
So we're taking it too literally.
Yeah, maybe. But it's
Women's-
funnier.
Women's pentathlon. What's a pentathlon?
It's 10.
Is it?
10?
10?
5?
Five.
5.
No.
5? 10?
Look that up.
I Pentagon. Pentagon 5. Pent.
Pent.
Oh,
Oh,
pentathlon
there you go.
is modern. Oh, it's got a horse. Excellent.
Look, it's all about the horse.
Is
Contestant.
horsey.
Oh, 5 events.
So we've learned something about maths as well.
Far out.
That's it.
We've learned something about.
Sorry about that for all the listeners that were
So
hoping just to hear-
frustrated.
no, just hoping to hear about sports, and now you've learned something about maths.
Okay, pentathlon, long jump, javelin, discus, short foot race, and wrestling.
I like it.
Jeez.
Oh, pentathletes were considered to be among the most skilled athletes, and their training was often part of military service.
Right.
Because you need to be able to do a long jump, a javelin throw, discus throw,
And
run,
also,
and wrestle when you're in the army.
also neck a bottle of tequila before you do it.
And
Yeah.
have sex with Gloria.
And have sex with Gloria.
No. I think she is the same as Van Morrison's Gloria.
Yeah, it's not the same as a glory hole, though.
No, it's a little bit different. Okay, so what about if you guys haven't got anything else for Olympics? I've got one more little piece.
I don't have on Olympics, but I've got sports.
Okay, well I've got names that have appeared this year in the Olympics that are
Oh no.
of some amusement?
Excellent.
A little bit of.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so for Japan, volleyball, Yoshi takes shitter. Yoshi takes shitter.
Yes, he does.
And everyone just became 3 years old again in this room.
If you were to read it correctly, it would be Yoshi Takashita.
That is excellent. Yeah.
Yeah, but who knows what your name sounds like?
Timmy Taco.
Timmy
in
Taco.
chat.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like,
Hazan, or
Yes.
in this case, Hazan Man Boob.
No.
Hazan Man Boob, the long distance
No.
runner from Bahrain.
yes, that's
That's
a
a
Is that a place?
Bahrain, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think the place sounds made up and the name sounds real. What about this guy? The long distance runner from France, Gaylord Silly.
Well, that's just he's a funny
He's
fella.
living a tough. Hey, look
Yeah.
at me now. I'm at the Olympics.
He's having
Look
a-
at me now. Gaylord Silly. Oh, you got me again.
He's having a laugh. He's having a laugh.
My favourite, trampolining
Mm.
from China, Dong Dong. When one dong is just not enough. What about the sprinter from Jamaica, Gavin Smelly?
He's
Only after he's run
that's
though.
I
why-
think he's actually laughing. Didn't he just win a medal?
Probably.
So
I
I
don't
think
think-
he'll be like, I can afford to change my name now.
I don't think he was laughing when he was a kid and he was getting called smelly ass, and that's how he learned how to run so fast.
I
'cause
don't
he was
think-
he was getting
It's really
chased
it's weird.
by bullies.
His nickname was Gav. The pole vaulter from South Korea, Kim Yu Suk.
She does. I know her.
Yeah.
Total bitch.
I wonder if she got gold. Because you could just go, you suck, you suck. They definitely would have been doing that.
Yeah.
Chanting it.
If there was Australians in the crowd watching it, they definitely would have been doing
These
it.
last
I'm
three,
so popular over here. I don't know why.
these last three I don't have sports attached to, but
Yeah.
it's Luca Cunty.
No, it's not.
Luca Cunty.
Did you make this up now?
Luca Cunty.
I do it
Ja-
all the time.
Jason Turdyman. Turdyman.
You should be my
And
dad.
Daria Yorlova. Daria Yorlova.
Where did these come from?
A little thing I like to call the internet.
The white pages.
Yes, that's right. That's all I got there.
Excellent. Well, I've got some sporty sports.
Yep.
They're not Olympic, but they might be one day. You just never know your luck. So there's only 6 of them. So strap in. It's okay. So there's things that people do, the weird sports, and they're all up on the Intermagoogle. This paper scissors rock. That's a big championship.
Do you think?
Yes. No. It's yes.
I
it's
always
just-
cite myself out on that. Like I just, like they say that athletes have to have like this commitment of their mind and they have to be strong in their mind and their body. My mind gives up.
All right, let's do it.
Let's
Ready?
go.
Ready?
Well, all
Ready?
three.
All three. Ready?
On 3.
On 3. 1.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Oh, fuck.
Boom.
2.
Two
Yeah.
stones and a
I got
scissor.
better. Well, then you compete.
Yeah, ready?
Tim did a scissor.
I got
Idiot.
bronze.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Can you see where I'm
I got a
going on
scissor.
this?
I
Scissors,
did a
you
scissor.
idiot.
But you haven't seen what happens to me, that I panic in it. So I panic and I can't decide what to do. So I do rock all the time,
All right.
to the point that my brother-in-law will bet me, obviously, rock, scissors, paper. Like, you get to the dishes, you have to drive me to the
You
pub,
can do me 100 jobs.
that kind of thing. And he'll go rock off, and I don't even try anymore. Like, paper, scissors, rock. I'm going to pick rock.
God, you should
He
give it up.
always picks paper, but I panic. I'm
But
like
he
that.
always picks paper, though.
No, I always pick rock, so he always picks paper.
Yeah, so that you know that.
But I
Go to
know.
scissors.
But then I panic. Like, what if I?
Oh, it's too much
Let's
pressure.
go through the logic.
Rock.
Why did you go scissors?
Because I suspected that you would think that I would choose rock because everybody chooses rock because
That's
they
right.
think it's the ultimate power.
That's right.
But then I thought, in contrast to that, you would choose paper
Yeah.
because rock
This
is
is
way
what
too
goes through
predictable.
my mind,
Yes.
but
So
20
I
times
scissors.
faster.
Yes. Now,
and then I panic, and then my chest gets tight, and then I start sweating, and I just go rock.
Sounds like you're having a heart attack.
I don't think you got what it takes for competitive paper, scissors, rocks, to be quite honest with you.
It's
I don't
high
think-
intensity.
No, I think physically I'm there, but I think like the mentality, I don't think my mind
You
is strong
definitely
enough.
have
You have enough-
hands.
you have enough-
definitely have hands. You
Yeah.
can definitely make
You
a
have
paper,
enough
scissors,
power
rock.
to clench your fist, and that's
Yeah,
about it.
definitely.
But weakly.
She's clenching up.
But, like,
Oh, yeah,
it's-
she really clenched up
I
on
can
that one.
shake it. I can shake my fist at people, but I just cannot.
Cannot make a
It's
V
that
sound like a
split
fist.
second
And-
decision.
And then
that,
what did I do?
You tried to do the double take.
Well, because I know that logic that you said totally makes sense to me. Rock is the power, right?
Yeah.
But then so then I went scissors, didn't I?
This is making my
because
chest
I
tight.
thought Katie would have gone right. He's gonna go rock now.
Scissors lost, so it's useless.
That's useless. So she'll go paper
No.
to cover my rock. So I'll go scissors to cut her paper.
No.
But what we didn't know is
I
her
panic.
brain is
only
locked
do
in
rock.
a fist.
She's got a lock rock.
Yeah.
She's got lock rock.
I
got
just.
luck rock.
But
Yeah.
seriously, yeah, it's my undoing in life.
Well, now we all fucking know, so
Like-
I'll never lose again.
I know
All
you
right,
will
let's
never.
go again. One more
Okay,
time.
one more
all right.
time. Ready?
And you're gonna say what you say, all right? What your hand's doing, because it's
Okay.
more, it's, you know.
Okay,
it's
so
a podcast.
one,
So we have to go
one,
rock,
two,
rock, rock.
No,
Okay.
1, 2, and then you say it.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Ready?
One,
two,
Paper.
rock.
I forgot to say rock.
We all went rock.
I got you. I got you both.
You but no, you
did
had
I
rock.
did paper.
No, you said paper, but you didn't do
Clenched the
hand
fist.
paper.
Yeah. Well, the
You
double.
scrunched the paper up.
No, I panicked so much that I couldn't even say rock out loud.
It's a real
You
problem.
were very quiet. Competitive. You're out. You're out of competitive. Bloody paper, scissors, rocks. Okay. So what
Hey,
about?
do you think this is making my Fitbit? Like, am I stepping?
You're working out.
Well,
You're working
yeah.
out there.
What am I up to?
They say that if you move your hand up and down that many times, it's a
No.
workout. It counts as a workout.
Same.
What about?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm still 9,500.
That's a smart fucking
Smart
thing.
watch.
It works. Yeah.
The GPS in you as
You
well.
could you tap on
I
the?
think it knows. I think. I don't know.
Just
that-
walk around. Just walk. Get up for a second. Walk around in a circle.
But
just
it's
for
only
it.
to 0.1 of a thousandth.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, it's not. I'd have to walk
Wow,
around
that's-
100
that sounds-
times.
Complicated.
Well,
Yeah.
I tell you
you've
what.
walked 1 point of 1,000 steps. Today.
I'll tell you what I'd be doing.
Failure.
I'd be doing number 3, competitive mobile phone throwing with your
Yeah.
fucking watch. It's an offshoot. It's watch
Yeah.
throwing, but it's the same
Yeah,
game.
it's the same
They
thing.
try to pass it off as a different sport, but we all know that it's the same thing.
Same.
That sounds like fun. I've often wanted to do that. What about competitive saunering? so a sauna off.
So who's got this down? The Swedes and the
Definitely.
Japanese.
Definitely.
This is like they're the medal.
Norwegians.
The Norwegians.
No,
Yeah.
You'll find the Japanese are very good competitive eaters.
Really?
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, they always win the hot dog eating contests. they do.
They can inhale a dog.
They're just they just
They put it away.
they train. So it's a very hot sauna. They stay in it, obviously. You know.
Until
What,
they
is it-
faint.
Who could stay there? That's like
Yeah.
the competition we had the other week. Where you got to
Dangerous.
drink, play the Wii game, and you have to drink water,
Yeah.
and you're not allowed to go to the toilet. And so who can
No.
go for longest. And the woman died.
How?
Oh, she died.
She died of water in.
No.
Drowned.
No.
Drowned.
No, she had too much water and.
Drowned. Tough crowd. Fact. That's fact. What about professional toe wrestling?
No.
Is there such a
Weird.
thing?
No.
There's the picture.
No,
Is
I'm
it
not okay
professional?
with that.
Well,
There it is.
they're
Toe wrestling.
toe wrestling.
Toe wrestling.
Oh.
It's gross.
Foot
And it
fetish.
just
I'm
brings-
thinking
but it brings
it's a
tinea
sexual
to a
experience
whole-
for some people.
Oh.
It's a
Competitive.
turn-on.
What? So you throw your competitors off with tinea?
Yeah.
Oh, if you
I
had a-
mean, that must be a problem.
tinea.
There must be a problem in the Olympic Village anyway. I would
Tinea.
have thought.
Tinea.
Tinea.
Tin-
Tinea.
Tinnitus.
But then, like,
Definitely.
you know, like that's a
Athlete's foot.
Athlete's
all up
foot
in each other's
on a
toes.
That's a lot of
massive
athletes'
scale.
feet because they're all athletes.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Did you
And-
piss on your you're pissing on your feet the whole
Does
time
that
you're
work?
in Rio?
Does that work? if you want to combat tinea
You
in
know,
a camping grounds
Dunno, but it-
shower,
I just
Damn, it
wear,
feels good.
I just
and
wear
it
the
kind of
flip-flops.
gives me a bit of a boner.
yeah, and
Does
then
it?
you always do it before you get in the shower. Competitive shower pissing.
Well, it's up there. It's number 5, Tim.
Yeah,
It's
oh.
for you.
Uh,
Right, I'll tell you what number 5 is. Competitive stone skipping.
Across the water, or you skip around it.
Look at him go. He's
it's
skipping.
good skipping right there. That's a 9.5, 9.5, 9.7
I
in the
saw
skip.
one.
He's skipping on 1 foot.
There was actually one here that next to club swinging, which was skip, step, jump, hop, or something on your same website that I was
hop,
fact
skip and jump?
checking.
Hop, skip,
That was
and jump from a standing start.
That's
Yes.
just triple jump.
Really?
So this was going to go on.
Oh, for a
Yeah, it was going to go with the standing high jump. You had standing long jump, the standing triple jump. Take a run up.
The standing
They
stand.
must have been getting like 2 meters.
Yeah.
And then eventually the organisers went, this is lame. We cannot sell
Shit.
any tickets. We got this club swinging event. We've got this deer hunter.
We've
Look,
matched up
we've
the
gotta
hop,
start-
skip and jump. The
We've got to
We've
start
got
either taking a lot
solo,
of...
solo synchronized
fucking
swimming.
hell, that's
Yeah.
I don't think we really understand what...
Right.
A
What an
sport.
What
Olympics.
are we doing? What are we doing? Look at us. What have we become?
I don't know. Pistol dueling?
Is this when
Pistol
the
dueling.
is
What-
this
what- what
when
do
the
we try that?
British, obviously the British, because I just don't feel that they're as athletic as the Australians and
That's
Is
fucking
this-
racist.
But don't you think like the Brits got there and they were like, oh, we'll just have a cup of tea, and then
I thought you were going
Want
to say
some
competitive
tea
bad teeth.
with
thing.
them.
Hey,
hey,
just
that's
go to,
racist.
just go to it. And I'm
Oh,
moving right along. And my last one,
right,
wife carrying.
is a sport.
It's a
Yeah,
sport.
that's a sport.
We
I
all know
think
that.
I think the more challenge is the husband carrying. Yeah.
But then again...
So the wife carrying, do they have like certain obstacles like the threshold? Oh, yeah,
of course.
The first year anniversary.
The first year
The
anniversary.
You can get through that.
the,
You're fine.
The drunken night.
Yeah.
You know, when
The husband goes to
carry
the
wife
strip
to
club
bed.
and comes home with beer breath, like that kind
Yeah,
of
that
thing.
kind of
That's
thing. That kind of thing. It's a really long event.
yeah.
You do see that every year, though.
What?
It's the traditional news story. So you always see dodgy dishwasher repairman. You see, you've got your every year you've got your Groundhog Day.
What are you talking about?
Well, you see
You've
the wife carrying.
completely lost.
You wait, and the guys rolling down the hill. You know that one? You see that every
yeah,
year.
yeah, you do see that. And the guys riding the logs down the hill.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Log riding.
Fucking bored dudes out there. But at least the log
And
rolling dudes.
unsporty board dudes.
Yeah.
So they can't, like, they're not just going out playing footy and cricket.
No.
No.
No,
Not gonna make the team.
hand-eye coordination at all. But I can
It's
get up.
the IT
I can
crowd.
drink a bottle of tequila and I can get up on a log. Or I can roll myself down a hill every time.
I could sit on a log. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I'll go on that one. It's like the World Guinness Book of World Records.
Yep.
When they try and change the records into actual competing sports in the Olympics, I think that's what it's going to go as well. You know, like the how many razor blades can you swallow? How much glass can you eat? You know,
How many planes can you consume over a 10-year period?
how many boards can you crack with your forehead?
Does the Guinness Book of Records have the record for holding the most records? Is that a thing? Like-
yeah.
like, if
when are they
they
going to do
hold-
that? The hundredth issue,
Getting all fucking smug
100th year anniversary.
with
Yeah,
their stats and
Yeah,
But
whatnot.
that's right.
they're like, so we've just awarded ourselves. It was really tough. You know, we've got the
We had-
officiate.
We had 3 adjudicators.
who is
down.
Guinness? Who is Guinness?
Well, he's the guy who made the drink.
Is it
Really?
the same guy?
I don't know.
And it probably is. It's
or a
probably
place. I don't know.
Guinness. It must. So is it Irish? The Guinness World Records. Do you think
yeah.
originally it was the Irish records,
And
they
they
were like,
PC'd it. They PC'd it.
What's
It was
PC'd
the It was
For
originally
politically
the Eskimo pie, and they changed it to
They used to be drunk leprechauns. We couldn't say that anymore, so we had to call it the
Irish.
The Irish.
Yeah, sure.
TDD, whatever the hell else you want to put in there. I've got a question
Sleepers.
for you.
In what sport does Fanny Schmeller compete for Germany? A. Swimming. B. Show jumping. Or C. Skiing?
And your answer?
I'm gonna go show jumping.
Show jumping?
Only because it's my favourite sport.
Well, I know that.
Fanny Schmeller?
I know that. I know that.
Was she German?
Possibly.
Schmeller.
I just hope.
Fanny Schmeller.
I just hope that it's swimming. So when they're coming up to the podium or whatnot, it could be Misty Hyman, Fanny Schmeller, 'cause she's a real swimmer.
Who?
Misty Hyman.
So what's your answer?
That's you're looking at me like I've
No,
made that
I'm
shit
not
up.
because
Alright,
I've heard that
fact policing.
surname. No, I've heard that surname before.
Misty Fanny Schmeller.
And
So
Misty
what's,
Hyman.
what was your answer?
I'm going swimming.
It was skiing. Oh, there you go.
Sorry.
That's all right. I'll edit that little bit out
Edit
where your
what?
tooth hit the
No,
microphone.
that was my beverage.
And now I can't edit it out because we talked about it.
Oh.
So,
And
all right.
no.
So, look, I think that's
The Olympics.
that's the Olympics,
That's
and
everything
actually
you
that
need
is
to know about the Olympics. Isn't
everything you need to
We
know.
are the winners, watch us glimmer like the sun with a champion. We're in control, body and soul. We push ourselves to the maximum, the champions.
it? Give us one quick back pocket. I just want to see what was in your back pocket because
I was gonna go to. Well, we've got a little bit of time.
you're lucky, listeners. You got what you got. An extra back pocket.
A Facebook page that I like. Amusement ride accidents.
Oh,
That's to bring back because you did say you.
I
wanted
did
to-
bring.
This-
Oh, okay.
I
So I'll bring it
think-
back.
I
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
okay. Amusement park accidents. Yeah, there is a Facebook site.
I
And
feel like this could be a whole episode.
It's a
It's
day by day, blow by blow type of thing.
Yeah.
You
It's
got
rough out there.
You got your roller coaster ride sues Six Flags after a flying cell phone injury
Ooh, yeah, of course.
in 2016 May. So this year, Philadelphia man is suing Six Flags Great Adventure, claiming he was injured when a roller coaster ride cell phone smashed into his face.
Oh.
There you go. I
Was
won't
it,
go-
was it a iPhone? Ah.
Sorry.
I see what you did.
See that? Yeah.
Driver
was good.
killed in Carnival Ride road accident in 2 days later. Right?
Oh, the
and this
same
one-
Six Flags.
This one is in Brisbane. It's a bit local.
It's close.
Kind of local.
Three.
Local
4,000.
enough. An 80-year-old man has died after his car was struck by a metal outrigger from the Hurricane Carnival Ride, which was travelling along the freeway. And it
Oh.
came loose, swung out. So they did it and then caned the car.
But that because that is along that highway there. All those
Things that they were moving a ride and didn't secure their load, Jeremy.
Oh, the safety salamander wasn't around to.
No, that's right.
check
Now,
the-
now,
dot
you
the
were
I's
saying
and cross
earlier,
the T's.
I actually have a true story on this, which is probably not what you want to end. It's quite
Yeah.
horrifying.
Gonna be a
let's do it.
downer.
It's
Let's
actually-
bring it
Yeah.
down.
So-
Yeah. Just like the
Make
Olympics,
it
it's a
dark.
massive downer.
Yeah. So true story. So I, as I said, grew up in the country, in the region of Wangaratta.
Country girl, you just,
Yeah,
did you say,
yeah.
right?
in the region of Flippity Sticker.
Do you have to? You can say place names.
You can,
don't
of course you can. I said
So Wangaratta show, big agricultural show. You've got your tractors, you've got your wood
horses,
chopping,
You got your
cows, your
aromas
horses,
of all those things.
You got your
your
jam, your
bogans,
bake
you got
off,
your,
all of this kind of
Ute
thing.
musters, I would say.
No, different
Okay,
event.
that's different.
Do-
That's,
yeah.
that's a bit more rapey.
But circa 90, I'm going to say 92-ish,
Yeah.
my friend's big brother Mike on the Octopus, which
Big
is the
Mike.
one, the one with the central hub with the 8 arms with the little
Yep.
Yeah.
balls on the end of the arms. So the balls spin,
Yep.
As
the arms go
arms
up
go
and
around,
down
yeah.
as it spins.
There's a lot of movement.
There's a lot of things to check. as a
So
carny,
it
you know?
broke. So the capsules, there was about 4 capsules that actually spun off as it was going quite quickly.
What, at
And
the same time, for
so I think one arm broke and hit a few other arms and
cascaded it was,
carnage
domino effect, I'm
and
gonna say.
little balls of people everywhere.
Oh my
Everywhere.
god.
He survived it,
So
but
he
broken
survived.
leg,
So you weren't there.
broken arm. I wasn't on the ride, no. But
Oh
it was
my God.
quite a for a small country town. Like
It's big news.
Big news.
there was
Did you hear
about
about
10.
Bobby?
You don't want to get hit by
Johnny?
balls of people
So yeah, you know, like the little capsules. I think there was 2 or 3 people
at a time.
Horrible.
flung off at high speeds.
Because there's always that's why you go on it, for the fear of like dying.
Well, that
but
can
the
actually
safety of
happen.
Living.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do
I think you
is
do.
that why you go on a?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I
it can-
thought more the roller coaster. Sorry, Katie, to cut you off there. I thought more the roller coaster idea was the sensation of the adrenaline and a thrill without the factor of dying.
No,
Okay.
I think
So-
there's
so-
something in your brain though that
It
says
"I'm
this
gonna
could
die.
happen. I could
I'm
die.
gonna die.
That's why Luna Park is so popular, because all the rides there, you feel as though you're going to die if you go on them.
Well, there was the.
Or if you
know
walk
how
through
I-
the park, you also feel like
Something
you're going to
could
die.
just fly out and
I
kill
talked
me.
previously about the Tower of Terror and
You have.
falling terror.
Mhm.
One of those a 37 feet one in America, and a woman's seat just fell off it. Like it went all the way up to the top,
Yeah.
and then she fell off, and everybody else had it gone. She was like, "Wee, wait a minute, this is not right. I'm upside down."
Ah.
Did
Good
she
one.
die?
Probably,
Do you know how they're
I'd say so. She landed right on
It's
her
run by-
fucking
But
head.
I've had this thing before. Like I've skydived.
have you really?
Yep,
Ugh, well, that's just-
skydived a couple of years ago, and it did help that I had because it's obviously tandem a very good-looking army officer who was my tandem. It's not bad, but I said to him, "Oh, so." I said, did you pack the chute yourself? Because you meant to ask that. Did you pack the
Pack your shit.
the chute yourself? And he went,
I packed it.
this is why we're in the plane up there. He went, no, I thought you packed it.
Oh, this guy.
like-
He says that every time.
he's got
Do you
one
come
guy.
with the car?
Hey.
Oh, you.
And the pilot's on. He's got
But
his
there
headphones
was-
on, going, "No, he says that fucking
Man, he
joke
gets
again.
all the chicks that go.
Yeah.
If he says
guy.
that
Um,
fucking joke again."
And then
But there
how-
was a moment when my friend obviously went out first and I watched her, because that's,
fall.
she
fall.
fell
I just
without
went-
the.
Yeah.
because she was
Shouldn't
with a
she
different
be
person.
with someone?
But I was like, what if he's not joking? Like,
Yeah.
what if the belt, like, classing me onto him breaks? Like,
what
Your
if?
brain kicks in and goes, "What the fuck am I
but I've
doing up
also,
here?"
like, I've cave dived
Mm.
with my dad. I've rock climbed and abseiled with him because he.
Action Jane over here.
Well,
Action
my dad
Jax
was an
Jameson.
outdoor ed teacher
Oh,
as
there you
well.
go.
Like, did this like ski team and everything.
Did he molest you on the way down?
No, we're not Catholic.
Okay. Fantastic.
Well, we'll end that on a high note, I guess. Drop the mic and you're done here. So, well,
And
look,
I'm not invited back.
Yes, she did.
You're coming back for the rest of the pod existence. So, look, I would like to thank you for coming back and also
thank
for
you.
the lift over here.
No, my pleasure.
Can I get a lift home?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, what's that?
That's the music coming up.
That
Yeah.
is. I can't wait for the next pod where we'll discover that.
Where you'll hear Nurse Piggy say, I don't know. What is it? Excuse me.
And the fart jokes never get old. We're 3 years
It
old
doesn't.
again.
Okay. Jezbot.
Timmy Taco.
And I need a name.
Yeah.
Come on.
Just break it out. All right, let's try it again.
Jezbot.
Timmy Taco.
Rock.
Roy. Did you rock? You said rock, didn't you?
Thank you for pressing the self-destruct button. This ship will self-destruct in exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Who are you? One pod left. And the 3 of us.
The escape pod. The escape pod.
What if there are droids in the escape pod?
It's
sensors wouldn't pick them up.
Escape pod, as I say, it's really nice. Well, boys, it's a very lovely ship. I think you should look out. Goodbye.